Hello guys, JetSpeed98 here and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, we are playing nights 3 and 4 today. And my Switch is a bit loud, hang on. Yeah, I'm playing it in handheld mode, however I'm using my trusty Pro controller, because that's easier to hold. So what are we in for? Let's start night 3. 12 AM, third night. What are we waiting for? Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this epic adventure. Or not. Hello? Right, we need to start checking cameras immediately. Yeah, this is a direct follow-up from episode 1, where we did nights 1 and 2. Yeah, hello. Hello. Yeah, I am. I hope. Oh gosh, Chica's moved. This is the night where Freddy becomes active. Doing a couple 0-frame flips. Chica's in the kitchen. Okay, so for some reason, Bonnie decides to take a massive jump in inactivity. So yeah, he's not too active in this night. How Chica and Foxy's AI levels go up significantly. Also, this is the night where Freddy actually becomes active. So yeah, I hope I can maintain a good strategy for this night, because the power drain is a lot faster. Wait, is there a newspaper? Oh, I just thought there was a newspaper. There's definitely an ambient sound going on in there. There's Chica. Hang on, I need to keep checking the doors. Hello, Chica. This might be the night where we actually get to see Chica at the door for the first time. Because no, I think Bonnie was more of a significant threat. Please see Chica. Wait, why did Chica retreat back into the hall? Can I see the booming cameras, bro? Let me just find somewhere to put my feet. You know, I'm doing this on the same day as episode 1. So yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. There we go, I'm a bit more comfortable now. Chica's in the kitchen. It might be a good time to look for Golden Freddy or just another poster. Just another one of these posters. Can you get a poster on subsequent camera flips? So Bonnie doesn't actually become active until like 2 AM or something. I'm a little bored. I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the more fun games. As my mum pointed out, Five Nights at Freddy's isn't too fun. And you'd be right. Okay, Chica just appeared there, so I've got to keep an eye out. Please go into the door, Chica. Oh yeah. I think all of these episodes need to have a fair epilepsy warning. Because, you know, there are loads of camera flicking going on here. I need to keep checking. This is the strategy I like to use. So, like, check between Freddy's camera and Bonnie and Chica's doors. Switch between Freddy and Foxy's camera. Like, none of that the strategy used in 420 mode. So yeah, I need to start preparing that. And just checking the nearest light when you can. It looks a bit blurry, I'm sorry. Bonnie? Chica hasn't succeeded in many movements. Also, I don't think the camera can keep up very well. Hang on. That was the newspaper there as well. Okay, this is the part where when Freddy actually becomes a problem. It's 3 AM, and Freddy is ready to kill me. As long as I keep doing this, Freddy should be stalled. And also, Bonnie is going to be a more of a significant threat. Well, hope it shouldn't be too bad, because I found Night 5 to be pretty brutal on that Christmas where I beat the game. Oh my god, I hope Freddy didn't just move. Luckily he didn't. This game is basically just luck and random number generation. In fact, the entire equation to make the animatronics move... Yeah, get ready for a bit of nerd time with JetSpeed98. I, Tyler, are quite a nerd at school, I will admit. That doesn't stop me from knowing a thing or two about this game's AI. So yeah, time for a bit of a maths lesson. That made me panic. Time for a bit of a maths lesson with JetSpeed98. Every animatronic has a chance to move, which is called a movement opportunity. Every interval where this character has a movement opportunity, the game will roll a random number between 1 and 20, and then compare it to the AI value of the character. If the character's AI value is greater than or equal to the randomly generated number, the animatronic will move. If it isn't, they'll just stay where they are and contemplate their life choices. I just got 2 Freddy stares on 2 subsequent camera flips. However, yeah, each animatronic has a different set of rules. However, Bonnie and Chica are basically just the same animatronic, but they go to different doors and they have different pathings. Bonnie has a movement interval of 4.97 seconds. Chica's interval is 4.98 seconds. Foxy's interval is 5.01 seconds. And Freddy's is the shortest with 3.02 seconds. Yeah. Also, when you're on Foxy's camera, when you're looking at Freddy, he will be stalled over some movement opportunities. However, he will just cue his movements if he's at a high enough AI. However, Foxy just requires general camera activity. Foxy just needs general camera activity to be stalled. And also, yeah, once you pull the camera down, he will be stalled for a random number of frames after you pull the camera down. Yeah, that's pretty useful. You can also actually hear the sound of me clicking the buttons. I think the night should end around about the 9-minute and 10 mark. Maybe occasionally check Pyro Cove. Freddy hasn't moved, however I know that he's active because his AI level is set to 1. Yeah, I know the AI levels for most of the nights. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's just the way I am. Freddy's looking at me so much. Maybe it's because Freddy is alone on the stage. Maybe he's just no one to talk to, so he's just looking at the camera just for us. Okay, maybe not 9 minutes and 10, maybe 20? All I'm doing is just opening and closing the camera, turning on and off the lights. Jiggy's in the kitchen. Please, have enough power. Foxy hasn't moved yet. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, that's 6 AM. Hey, that's just night 3. All I see is the word AM right to the right. Anyway, 4th night. This is one of my favourite nights in FNAF history because it has something to do with Phone Guy. Take a listen. I need to start also developing the strategy. I don't think you can hear it very well. Bonnie just moved off the show stage. I don't want to hit Phone Guy's death, so yeah, I just hung up the phone by pressing the Y button. You can also do that on PS4 or PS5 or whatever, you just gotta press the triangle button. Scratch my eyebrows, I'm sorry. Holy cow, my elbows hurt. Okay, to be honest, my elbows genuinely hurt right now. I think 85%, just when we're about to hit 1 AM. Okay, 84%. I mean, it's not terrible, but we could probably do better. Actually, yeah, I think 84 is actually quite a good spot to end. Quite a good spot to hit 1 AM on. Oh gosh. Since Bonnie is more active, I think we can open the door soon. Yep, told you. Oh yeah, I was saying something about, for some reason it looks like there's no ceiling to the office. To be genuinely honest, it looks like the ceiling is no ceiling. Like seriously, if you can see it, like whenever I'm in the office, it looks like there's no ceiling. So you get ready to see nothing but this for a few minutes. So yeah, I got this game on Christmas Day of 2024. Yeah, it was pretty good finally experiencing the original game after liking it for about 2 years. So yeah. Oh, that was smooth! Okay, so like, I got this game on Christmas. Yeah, so like, I was at my nan and granddad's. Yeah, it's time for story time with 98. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so I managed to beat the first 4 nights flawless. In fact, I might be able to do that today. First 4 nights flawless, imagine that. My nose genuinely itches right now. I don't think I should run out of power with this strategy. I don't want Bonnie to be here. Please, Bonnie, just leave the door. Oh dear. Wait, why do I hear a door banging sound? Good, you gone? Please, 3 AM. Okay, Bonnie is not leaving the door. Okay, Foxy is peeking his head out. Oh my god, it's still 2 AM. When's Bonnie gonna leave the door? He's been failing so many movements. There we go. You know, I think 3 AM 44% isn't too bad, but it could be better. I think Chica is genuinely more active than Bonnie in these later nights. Smooth. Yeah, Chica is less active, actually more active than Bonnie in these later nights. Yeah, if I beat this night, in fact, we're technically already halfway through the game in just 2 episodes. That's pretty impressive. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the everything button, because that just made me happy. So yeah, I just wanted to test this new feature that happens to do with the subscribe button. So yeah, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. It should be glowing multiple times. If you can go to the subscribe button, if I'm not mistaken, have a yeah. This is literally true at the time of my recording of this episode. So yeah, just so you know, I may get some stuff wrong. Oh no, it's 33%, and I'm not at 4 a.m. That's a tiny bit worrying. Come on, 30% 4 a.m. 30% 4 a.m. 30% 4 a.m. Come on, please. 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 Okay, 30% 4 a.m. We're alright. You just gotta stay on target. And we've got two more hours left of this madness. Okay, I want to just explain a glitch in the game engine that decreases the length of nights. Okay, so this game has a staggering 8 minutes and 55 seconds night. But it could have been worse. Because instead of... Because for some reason, when the game counts the seconds up to 90 for 12 a.m., it then increments the hour. However, when resetting, resets to 1 for some reason. So while the first hour is 90 seconds, every hour after the first hour is only 89 seconds. As a result, it ends the night 5 seconds early. It's actually pretty useful, in case you run out of power. Actually, no, it's not. It's useful if you run out of power, because you have 5 seconds less to worry about for Freddy to fail his timers at trying to jump scare you. In fact, speaking of timers, I think... Nah, I think Chica's here because I heard the oh dear. Please, 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 15%. I hear so much movement. Holy cow. If I'm just running out of power on night 4, then I'm gonna really panic. Please, 5 a.m. Okay, 5 a.m., 13%. We're burning through our last loads of power, so yeah. I don't care about camera quality, I'm just going all out. I don't actually give a damn about camera quality, so yeah. I'm just giving the camera a short flick, so yeah, epilepsy warning. I should put these at the start. Maybe I can use 0 frame flips to my advantage. I'm on 8%. God damn. If I can use 0 frame flips to my advantage. Please. Okay, once I hit 2%, I'll just stall completely. And once I hit 1%, I'll just start stalling. Come on, over 2%. Okay, I'm just stalling now. I'm just going to completely stall. Okay. Yeah, now, just stalling. Okay, oh, the fan was animating for a decent amount of time. I need a long damn song, baby. Please. Oh gosh, please don't kill me. Please. Yeah! Yeah! Nice! Okay, that was actually pretty incredible. So we're going to save the 5th night for another episode. So yeah, that was Five Nights at Freddy's Nights 3 and 4. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching this episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.